Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Nioh, or Nioh, whatever it is. I'm the mysterious JG. Yeah, I wonder if this game, this level was designed by people from, Kyoto or Osaka or some city with a rivalry with Tokyo, because they sure are having a lot of fun with the fact that the mission set in Tokyo is full of shit. Quite literally. Go on and fire again, you bastard. That didn't finish him? Oh, he had a helmet. Well, of course, how could it kill him if he had a helmet on? He'd get shot in the face. There we go, that's like all my regular arrows gone, so I need to, I guess, be careful with that going forward. Whether it's 2 regular arrows. Purple crystal seems to be nearby. Oh, it's up there. Love to spare you if you let me. You're not going to let me spare you, are you? Or are you going to make it really hard? Yeah, oh, don't get all your health back, you jerk. They do use elixirs. So that's why you want to, I guess this is why you would want to inflict that status ailment on enemies that use elixirs. That would make sense. Alright, so let's try to keep an eye out for Kadamas on the old radar. Assault on radar. Down to 2 regular arrows, though. If I keep pumping everything into ninjutsu, I could eventually put some points into the skills that give you, like, extra arrow carrying capacity and chance to get ammunition when you strike an enemy. Like, there are things you can do to make ranged combat more attractive. Speak? Wait, what? Guy wants dung balls. Yeah, I'll give you one. Get the gesture, thanks. You're welcome. Alright, so that guy wants more dung balls. Well, I've got at least one enemy type that drops them, so I could clearly... I could, like, hit the Kadama shrines and respawn that enemy, but right now I'm really just trying to get to that... I'm trying to get to that purple death crystal. Doesn't look, I'm not finding an easy way to get there. Left a whole lot of... That really feels like the next area, obviously. Seems ridiculous as a ninja. I can't find a way to get up there, but... We should have done that from the get-go. So wasted a whole lot of ammo there. Oh well. Now let's see what that one guy who was afflicted, what happens with him. That's something I've been wondering. There was a guard walking around over here. Is he just gone now? Oh, one of you. Well, I know what you're supposed to do with them. Based on another mission. So at least I don't have to fight like a worthless battle here. Four great commanders, Magatama, Lacquer. Shinobi box. Shinobi's back. Kind of need rifle ammo now. Although actually, switch back to the bow and arrow and I'll be fine. What would you know? Dry land. Oh, I should have actually used that. And he didn't drop dung ball. I guess they don't always drop a dung ball. Ah, you're a sneaky fella. You're hiding in plain sight, as it were. Got a young samurai locks. Those are good. I like those. Dung ball. A clump of excrement without enough nutrients to even be used as a fertilizer. Use it on an enemy to lower the effect of any medicines they use and also drastically lower their guard. Okay. So that's probably the effect that the that one ground trap has, that it makes them... It has the same effect as, excuse me, throwing a ball of poop at them. But drastically lowering their guard is useful, I suppose. I don't know if that means that they take more damage or if that they're more likely to have their defense broken. They're not the same thing. I think I might have found the way you're supposed to get to that crystal without wasting a million rounds of rifle ammo. Alright, with any luck I can stun this guy. Didn't have that much luck. There you go. That was alright. So this is the way that you were supposed to go to get to that crystal, probably. But at least I can collect all the treasures. Oh, some enemy I missed. Where are you? You are over there. Shoot, there's something else here. This is sucking. This is not going well. Because the frickin' archer's reset himself. You know, my whole thing was to try to take him out by getting in close. Okay. Oh, I heard a Kodama, so I know to go back there. Oh, good arrows. I needed those. They're not as bad as I need. Oh, a Fumo Kusarigama. Not as bad as I need rifle ammo now, but. It's Izuku the Brick. I love my brick. Well, it feels like we've cleared this zone. That kind of gives us this whole area, so I guess it's time to proceed to outside of the shit pit. Although it would be nice to know what you get for giving enough poop to this guy. Perhaps between videos I will actually check one of those facts. I did get another one. Well, if there's no more dung balls to be, if there's no dung balls to be got out here, or if it looks like I'm going to get to a point where I can't backtrack, then I'll probably need to consider whether I'm going to farm for dung balls off screen. Not something I was expecting to do in this Let's Play. See if we can take out this thing from a distance. Alright. That was probably worth doing. It's hard to say how many enemies we don't have to fight thanks to that. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to fight Tadakatsu, aren't we? We're gonna have to fight some kind of purple energy-possessed Tadakatsu. Well, again, not sure how many enemies we would have had to fight to get here, but it sure looks like that was a waste of a cannon shot, and it seems like we could just run right up here, but probably there's a bunch of enemies that we would have had to fight. So at least I understand now what Hanzo was saying about how it wouldn't be pleasant. Basically, he was saying that to get to where we need to go, we are going to go to the castle sewers. This is taking us back to where we were. I suppose we should hit the Kodama Shrine just so that we've got a new continuation point. Haven't really been using my items. One thing people have not complained about that I would sometimes hear in LPs like this is when I get a bunch of skills and then refuse to ever use anything unless I'm in an actual boss fight. So people haven't really been too upset about that. I guess I have used the, not in this video, but I've used those poison ground traps before. So that stays gone, which I like. I feel like I'm running around in circles here. And also the music is kind of making it sound like we're close to a boss battle or something, which is unsettling because we haven't found all the Kodama. And we haven't got all the dung balls. So two big issues that we've got to face here. Lack of guardian spirits and poop. Well, yeah, what are you doing dying away from the battlefield, man? What's your deal? Seriously, dude. Why not go to the battlefield and then die of whatever natural causes? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I saw you there. I'll give you a second to recover your wits. If we find all the Kodama, I'm probably just going to figure our logical course is to finish the level, and then I'll read up on how to get Dung and come back and Dung farm. Shit, he took all my stamina. Well, that's the dangers of using this stance, of course. That time I didn't stun him. There we go. Oh, I've still got the elixir drop rate boosting thing going. I'm getting plenty of elixirs. Which is good, I'm not complaining. It's probably the best thing to have when playing through a mission. And you're not doing it specifically to grind for something. You're doing it to actually advance the story. Oh, shoot. I guess I didn't think this was it. You seem upset. Oh, fuck. Hey, what? I didn't really get a chance to get out of the gates there. That doesn't seem fair. At any rate, it seems like we probably want to take care of the giant crystals that are in the room. I was hoping to get a... I guess I was hoping not to die quite that early. So when we get back to that zone, I guess we're going to want to equip the slow you down talismans and then run towards the crystals. That's my opening gambit. Maybe that is not the right strategy. That's what I'm going to try. Seems awfully early in the level. This might be a level with more than one boss. I guess I could keep exploring, but now I don't have my guardian spirit, which is annoying. Oh, there was an archer I shot before. There's a dung ball. God damn it. Skeletons have been enemies for so long. I feel like I've failed anytime I take damage from them, even though they can be nasty enemies. I feel like that's taking us back someplace we've been. This place looks expansive, but it's actually fairly contained. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm taking damage from that. There's a Kodama. So let's recover from the stench clouds and then do an elixir. And also deal with the Kodama. If this is the last Kodama, I'll rethink whether there's multiple bosses here. But it doesn't seem to be the last Kodama. Hey, maybe I'm allowed to take out some of these crystals in advance of fighting, getting into the room, because I think that's the same room that Tadakatsu's in. Okay, I can see those, but can't shoot at them yet. Take an elixir that I don't really need. What's going on back there that I've got an enemy to fight? Guarding what just looks to be a dead end. Oh, I hate you guys. Yikes. Luckily, they like to spin around and just be poisoned. And I'm okay with that. This is not an enemy I've gotten good at fighting. Oh, what the hell, I'm going to use all my boosts and just hit that Kodama Shrine before I deal with Tadakatsu, I think. To be on the safe side. He dropped some really nice prayer beads. Which makes sense when you think about it. I believe those guys, from reading about them in the bestiary, are supposed to be like monks who were overcome by evil whatever. Ginshu knife. Ginshu hand cannon. And a summoner's candle. Which, honestly, if I was going to get into some serious off-screening for dung balls, would be a good idea to use a Summoner's Candle right now, so we don't have to worry about Tadakatsu until we figured out what's going on in that little room. I feel pretty confident. Famous last words, I know. I feel pretty confident we can get our spirit back in that room, but then possibly just die again right away. So I want to take at least one crack at Tadakatsu before calling it a video. And then between videos, I'll read up on what's the deal with the dung balls, and would it be a good idea for me to off-screen collect a bunch of them? Although, you know what? It's entirely possible that once we beat Tadakatsu, we can't get back to this first area. So maybe the path of wisdom is actually to call it one video early. Or not one video early, to actually call it right now. Instead of taking one crack at Tadakatsu, I should probably find out whether beating Tadakatsu will... Because I really am thinking we've looked around fairly thoroughly... based on that cinematic and mild spoilers of a plot scene that I've seen, I have a feeling I know who the boss of this level is, and it's not Tadakatsu. So I think Tadakatsu in this level is like that big weird lightning monster from all those levels back where we fought William Kelly, or Kelly, whatever his name is, in disguise as Muneshige Takebana earlier. We had like a mid-boss. I think that's what's going on here. So what I will do now is I'll read up on the dung balls and whether it's really worth doing anything with that off-screen before fighting Tadakatsu in case we get locked out. The Series JG, I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time when we will possibly have lots of dung balls. Hooray! Bye for now.